Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Learn with Fun by Zara sir. Today we'll be discussing a new chapter which is AC circuit. And in AC circuit, we need to calculate two parameters. One is average value and another is RMS value. So today's lecture will be focusing on average value of AC waveform. So how to calculate average value of an AC waveform will be understanding by few problems that are very important to understand. So let's take this first problem. Now we have one AC waveform and let's start with the first part of it. The first part is to calculate V or to understand this waveform. So the AC voltage over here is the maximum peak voltage is Vm and it is in a sinusoidal form. So I'll write Vm sine theta, okay, and the range is from 0 to pi. So theta is ranging from 0 to pi. So theta is ranging from 0 to 2 pi, and after 2 pi the waveform is repeated. Okay, so we got the first V value, which is a small v value, okay, AC value, Vm sine theta. Now how to calculate average value? It's very simple. To calculate average value, you need to write V average equal to, now as you can see, this is the AC waveform which is symmetrical, and if the waveform is symmetrical, you need to consider only the positive part, because if you add positive and negative, the average will be 0. So I'll be considering only positive part. So if I consider only positive part, the range is from 0 to pi. So I'll write 1 upon pi integration 0 to pi. The formula is v theta d theta. So 1 upon pi 0 to pi. The value of v theta is Vm sine theta. Vm sine theta d theta. Now you can see, if I write 1 upon pi, Vm is constant, I can write outside the integration 0 to pi sine theta d theta. So I'll write Vm by pi. Integration of sine theta is cos theta, the value from 0 to pi. And we know the basic integration. If we substitute upper limit minus lower limit, the cos of pi is, we guys know, but remember integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. So I'll write minus over here. Okay. Integration of cos theta, sine theta is minus cos theta. Now if I substitute pi over here as cos pi, so minus minus will become plus. So I'll write minus of minus 1. Okay. So minus, if you're getting trouble in this, the best way is write down this minus to be outside. Okay. The integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. Put minus aside and now substitute. Make the use of brackets so that you don't subtract it. So cos of pi is minus 1. Cos of 0 is upper limit minus lower limit. So minus 1. Okay. So minus 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 2. And it turns out to be plus 2. The answer turns out to be 2mV by pi. The final value is, if you solve this, you'll get 0.637 Vm. So this is my average value of an AC waveform. 0.637 Vm. This is the first problem. Hope you understand this first problem. Just remember sine theta minus cos theta and put minus aside. Cos pi is minus 1. Upper limit minus lower limit. Cos 0 is 1. So upper limit minus lower limit minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. And this minus will make it positive 2. So final answer is 0.637. This is the value of average value of an AC waveform. Let's take another problem to understand it in a better way. So this is a symmetrical waveform. I'll take one problem of unsymmetrical waveform now. So now let's look at this problem. This is not a symmetrical problem, but if you can look at it properly, the waveform is repeated, V equal to Vm sine theta, but the range for theta is again over here is 0 to pi, because it is repeating after pi. So the waveform range is only 0 to pi, and we have already solved it of 0 to pi. I'll make you analyze how to solve this. So I'll write V average equal to, the range is 1 upon pi 0 to pi. It is similar, or I would say exactly look like previous problem, right? So 1 upon pi. I know many of you will fast forward this, but I need to teach, right? Vm sine theta d theta. Vm is constant. Let's take it outside. Vm by pi. It's again the same story. Integration of 0 to pi sine theta d theta. So Vm by pi, integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. Let's put minus outside. 0 to pi. Vm by pi, same story. Minus minus 1 minus 1 because cos 180 is minus 1. Cos 0 is 1. So it is minus 2. So it turns out to be 2. So again 2 Vm by pi, which is you are aware about 0.637 Vm. So V average is equal to 0.637 Vm. It was a very simple problem again. It is exactly same as the previous problem. Remember the previous problem was symmetrical and this is unsymmetrical with same waveform. Okay. Now let's take another problem which is of unsymmetrical and it's again an interesting problem. Let's look at this problem. Now the things get changes. Now my V equal to again Vm sine theta and it is again for the range 0 to not pi. The complete waveform is repeating after 2 pi. So I'll be writing 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Now let's write V average value. So what will be my V average value? It will be not 1 upon pi because the waveform is from 0 to 2 pi. In the previous problem it was 0 to pi. So here the waveform is repeating after 1 upon 2 pi. I'll write 0 to 2 pi V theta d theta 1 upon 2 pi. Now if you can look properly, the integration is divided into 0 to pi Vm sine theta, okay, d theta plus pi to 2 pi. Now for 0 to pi it is sine wave as you can see, but for pi to 2 pi it is 0. So I'll write 0 into d theta. So this turns out to be 0. So the next equation will be 1 upon 2 pi Vm integration of 0 to pi Vm sine theta d theta because this term turned out to be 0. Now Vm is constant outside of integration 2 pi integration of 0 to pi sine theta. We have already solved this. Integration of sine theta d theta is the integration will we have already solved the previous part and we are aware about that Vm by pi will be same. Integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. Let's put minus aside. Cos theta value is from 0 to pi and we know that if we solve minus cos theta, many of you will fast forward this, minus keep it aside, cos of 180 is minus 1, minus upper limit minus lower limit, cos of 0 is 1, minus 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2 and minus 2 if you put, sorry I forgot 2 over here and if you put it over here it turns out to be 2. So 2 Vm upon 2 pi 2 will get cancelled. Vm by pi. The previous value by Vm by 2 Vm by pi was 0.637 and if we divide 0.637 by 2 it's turned out to be 0.318. So 0.318 Vm. So this is the third problem that we have calculated and next will be the last problem for today's session. So 0.318 Vm. Very simple problem. Okay, and the next problem and the last problem for today's session is let's take not AC waveform. Let's take another waveform which is very simple to analyze. So if we get such problem, you should enjoy because this is very simple. So here V is, you can see it is V is only Vm for the range 0 to theta is ranging from 0 to T because it's a complete cycle, right? T. So now let's start with our problem. V equal to Vm only. Okay, sorry, I have repeated it. Wipe it out. Okay, now let's start with V. Okay, so my V average, I'm very sorry, I should take it capital letter. Okay, so let's take it in a capital letter. Okay, how to take it? V average is equal to, now my total time period over here is from here to here, because after this it is repeated, right guys? So I'll take from 0 to t. So I'll write 1 upon t. It is 1 upon t integration 0 to t b theta d theta. So 1 upon t, I'll write it on the downside because there are two integration over here. Okay, so you can see 1 by t. Let's write it down as 1 by t. The value for 0 to t by 2 is Vm. Okay, d theta integration sign plus t by 2 to t. Okay, t by 2 to t is, value for t by 2 to is 0 d theta. Okay, 0 and d theta. Now you can look properly, this whole term will turn out to be 0, or it is 0. Now my t is my 1 by t. Vm is constant. Okay, so it is d theta will be t by 2. This t cancel. Vm by 2 is 0.5 m. Okay, so this is the last part of the equation. So I'm getting the average value as, the average value as 0.5 m. That's it. Hope you have liked and understand the video. Please like this video, comment, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you everyone. Have a good day. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks a lot.